Hi guys, it's Doritos time. For today's video, I'm gonna do a reaction on, as you can see on the Matpat thumbnail. I wonder how it's gonna happen. I mean, we mixed Dorito with Mountain Dew, and the result is just even worse. So I wonder what the recipe is gonna be.
No chance you're making it out alive. Aw, sweet, I'm so
Doritos?
sick. Are you gonna
You're
cry?
kidding?
Shoot! Napkins.
What
It's brilliant!
this is like the end. Well, isn't it?
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Food Theory, the show that's bringing home the baking.
Oh.
Wait, who are you? This is my show.
It's me, head editor Dan. You hired me. And have you heard yourself lately?
Yeah, I hear myself. What?
You sound awful. There's no way you're doing this episode.
What, you don't think that people
I know it.
want to listen to my hoarse, raspy, garbage disposal voice for the next 15 minutes?
No, I don't think they do. And to be honest, I don't want to listen to it for the next week while I edit this, so I've got VO this week.
Fortunately, I pre-recorded most of this in my kitchen already earlier this week, so I already did most of the work here. The potential damage that you could do to this episode is minimal at best. Don't screw it up, though. Don't you dare tank the channel, Dan.
Considering that all our jobs depend on it, I'll try not to. No pressure.
Alright, I'm gonna go rest my voice now. Like I said, you'll see me mostly through the bulk of this episode. Dan's just the connective thread here, but thanks for giving me a chance to rest, guys. I'll see you all next week.
All right, theorists, it's Dan
That's bad,
time.
mate.
Now, to Fox, I gotta say, I absolutely love the premise of this show. It's a fun twist on what you usually expect, which is also exactly how I describe the cookbook at the center of today's food theory. Yes, theorists, you read the title right. Here's Matpat with a fully functioning voice to explain.
Today, we're doing the do.
Oh man, it's gonna be terrific. I'm just concerned about the number of
Here you go,
puns
game
now.
with the Mountain Dew.
Oh, they're gonna be the
Joke.
lowest level of pun. We'll need to
Puns.
do better.
Come on, man.
I think the original Mountain Dew like advertising campaign had something to do with it being like derived in some way from mountain spring water.
Nope.
Yahoo! Mountain Dew!
Now he shoots off the cup, gets more than enough after nipping at that good old Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew will tickle your innards cause there's a bang in every bottle.
Yeah, don't think the tickle your innards tagline does well in 2021.
So true
Yeah.
story, I had a dental appointment earlier this week and I told my dentist what we were planning on doing today and she actively covered her ears and told me to shut up because it was like her worst nightmare.
You see, we all recently discovered that Mountain Dew creates cookbooks now. Shocking, right? And you're not the only one to be surprised. Even the cookbook itself has a question mark at the end. Mountain Dew and food? Question mark? Looks
Okay,
Mountain
this
Dew
is
is
new
just as
for me.
surprised as
I
we
don't
are, which
know.
probably tells
What?
you more about the contents contained in this book than any other book cover I've ever read. The radioactive green ingredient is not something you'd think to use in other dishes. And so, true story, the original intent with this episode was to go through the book, have Matpat make a handful of the recipes, and just meme the book to death. Haha, that was so bad. Who thought Mountain Dew, or should I say Mountain Dew, because that's its official name now, was a good idea. But the thing is, Matt made them, and they weren't all that bad, according to him. Legitimately, they were pretty good, according to Matt. But there was just one thing missing. One huge gap in the contents of this cookbook. Pizza. There is no recipe for pizza. I mean, come on, Mountain Dew. I'm just gonna say Mountain Dew. It's ridiculous to do this for the entire thing. They put a 96-page cookbook together and left
that's
out
long.
Mountain Dew's #1 pairing. 13-year-old Lamb Party Pimple Pat was rolling in his grave. Wait, Matt's dead? Mountain Dew and pizza just makes sense. Mountain Dew pizza and Doritos even more sense. Mountain Dew pizza, Doritos, and all the grease on my Xbox controller makes the best sense. Actually, my freshman year in college, I loved Mountain Dew so much. My friend and I, we once went to Safeway where they're having a buy two, get three, 12 cases, and we bought 10 full cases of Mountain Dew, and they lasted a week. If I die...
And I think I'm the only one in here that crazy of energy drink. Well, technically, I can't even drink 3 cans, or else I'm being crazy and yelling at people at 3 a.m. something like that.
So, Mountain Dew, I'm going to contribute the last 4 pages of your book. It's 96 pages right now. Here's the last 4 pages. We're giving you a pizza recipe today that is going to be Dew-rific.
It's gonna be a whoopity-doo. It's gonna...
Here you go again with the Mountain Dew puns.
Whoopity-doo. This is going to be a top-tier food theory episode right next to the bread gloves.
YouTube Premium, here we come.
Okay, so admittedly, this channel isn't the first to attempt making a Mountain Dew pizza. A quick YouTube search will bring up a handful of other videos, all with varying degrees of success. Like this video that basically just pours Mountain Dew straight into the tomato sauce and calls it a day. Epic Meal Time, meanwhile, incorporated Mountain Dew and Doritos into various parts of the recipe. Definitely a better approach, but the video ends before Harley can even give us his opinion on the taste. Instead, it chose to show him raving like a lunatic over slow-mo shots of the neon green pizza.
He doesn't even...
Have it loaded in this magazine. Who wants that trip right now, boy?
I've seen a lot of weird things on YouTube. This is up there. Don't get me wrong, we've done our fair share of weird things too. I mean, Matpat wore bread gloves on his hands for 2 days. Which in the script it says I gotta admit that it's pretty dumb, but I'll just tell you right now, it was pretty dumb. That and like Matt eating a tree, which was a choice. But we do have one thing those other channels do not, and that is the official Mountain Dew cookbook. The book is a collection of the best Mountain Dew recipes in existence, and after poring over it, Matt was able to unlock the techniques, unraveling the mysteries contained within.
You substituted Mountain Dew where you would use a lot of citrus.
Okay, so it wasn't that difficult.
So the thing that's going to be different about our pizza today is that we're taking the flavor, the essence, the core of Mountain Dew, and we're infusing it into each and every step of the pizza making process. So the way we're doing that is we've taken a bunch of tried and true recipes delivered to us from the Mountain Dew cookbook, and we've tweaked them or altered them slightly so that they're more conducive to making a pizza. So our crust dough is a modified version of the pancake dough. Our chicken topping is going to be a modified version of their just standalone chicken. We have a cheese filling that is actually going to be a modified version of their grilled cheese, etc.
This is gonna be really healthy. You're gonna wanna add this to all of your hot summer body diets.
Rarely
not
has there
gonna
been
do
a
that
pizza
because
that has
I
actively
will
made
go
you
to
want
the toilet
brush your teeth
24/7
after
after this.
consuming it. This is
That
the pizza that is not
screaming at
American
3 a.m.
Dental
again.
Association recommended.
0 out of 10 dentists would back this. So we've got some chicken to fry, we've got some dough to roll out, and we've got some Mountain Dew salsa to chop up as our sauce for the pizza. So we're gonna go do that and cue the B-roll.
Montage time!
What the? Classic
For our chicken
montage
topping, Matt
game,
and
huh?
Steph decided to go with the citrus garlic chicken recipe. It was actually one of their favorites from the cookbook. The Mountain Dew flavor battles with the savory chicken in a nice way that is reminiscent of other sweet and sour chicken recipes. But it does take an hour to marinate, so they prepared that earlier. Side note, I really feel this is one part of the cooking that the Mountain Dew is really going to excel at. Sure, marination is used to add flavors to your foods, but the other purpose is to keep your food tender by beginning the process of breaking down meat tissues. And let's be honest, Mountain Dew isn't shy about its acidity levels, or breaking down things like your healthy teeth. Look at that marinade. Looks real tasty. Sometimes I'm glad to just be the one editing these things and not having to try them out. By the way, that's 6 ounces of Mountain Dew in that bowl with garlic and cilantro in case you're wondering. The chicken's going to take a few minutes to fry all the way, so let's see them start working on the sauce, shall we?
Again, game themes.
Because it's Mountain Dew pizza, we all really wanted to get the color green into this pizza wherever possible, because reasons. And so Matt started with a green salsa recipe from the book that cleverly called for tomatillos instead of red tomatoes.
Fun fact, I've never actually cooked with tomatillos before this project, so that's really cool.
Still not cooking with them because you're not
This is my
helping.
first time
Ollie actually
seeing too
calls
also, you know?
these little tomato presents because he thinks that the leaf covering the tomatillo is like wrapping paper, and he comes in and keeps unwrapping them.
He then
What?
modified it from there to keep it more in line with pizza sauce than
Oh,
salsa.
table of
He
oil,
increased the
what the
amount of
freak?
oil, upped the number of tomatillos, and used 1 whole onion.
Laugh if you cry every time.
And to think he gives us a hard time about the dated memes. He then reduced the number of jalapenos to 1 and doubled the number of garlic cloves. Matt's PA, also named Matt, even taught him a new trick for peeling the garlic.
I smash it with the flat edge of my knife.
Man, dog, you're long enough, Matpat.
I still peel it with my fingers. Oh, it is a little bit easier.
You took long
Yes,
enough,
ladies and
but
gentlemen, this is a legit feud.
All right, so here we go. So we've chopped up all the tomatillo, we've chopped up all the jalapeno, the garlic. We've minced
Also,
the
people
garlic,
doesn't
we've
use
chopped
the-
up all the onions. Matt cried, I cried. Matt cried for the onions, I cried
garlic
for my
more
existential
often.
dread.
But people just
Now
gonna
we're
cook
gonna
at
make
it.
some sauce.
They threw it all into a pan and added 3.5 cups of Mountain Dew into it, fried it up, and blended it into a fine sauce.
Oh man, it doesn't look satisfying.
No further questions.
It's gonna be loud.
So I've shown you
Oh,
the
no.
sauce, the chicken. I think it's time that you saw the dough. And remember how I said this is a legit food channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't gonna help.
You tossing green pizza dough in the air. Oh no, oh no, oh.
Yeah, I get what you mean, mate.
Alright, gamer bro. Are you ready for some gamer dough? Do the dough.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Boom!
Oh, nice. Gotcha.
So we pre-prepped the dough because that took quite a while to rise
Yep.
and to take on the full consistency of Nickelodeon gack. Like I actually think we have discovered
Is it
the secret
green?
gack recipe.
It's
here.
either
Yeah, it
gack or the snot that blocks my nasal cavity.
Eat your heart out, every kid's slime channel ever. You should put some flour on your hands.
Wow,
on my
that's
face.
deep.
So the first thing we have to do is kind of knead out some of the air that's been in here. So this is a full like yeast dough rising kind of flour, so we can really get in there and kind of knead it
I
out
wonder what
to make
other
sure that the
energy
gluten
drink
is
next.
really developed.
Monster
I learned
energy
that.
drink?
I know. I
Like,
learned
okay,
it
you
from the
can't
Great British Baking
even-
Show.
So a lot of the rest.
Well, if I be honest though, if you wanna do something, just use the Mountain Dew or maybe 100 plus. Never do a Monster energy drink, mate. Believe me, those drinks are monster. It's like you literally drinking a coffee version of the energy drink. Like seriously, mate. Even the one who used drinking a lot of Monster energy drink, can't even sleep 2 days because of that.
Recipes in the Mountain Dew cookbook makes Mountain Dew into things like pancakes, muffins, etc., all of which require baking soda. However, none of the recipes in the book give guidance or a yeast-based dough. So Matt had to figure that out himself. Would yeast even be able to feed off of Mountain Dew? Apparently, yes. Caffeinated it right up, just like me after my 8th cup of coffee before 10 a.m. He knew that he liked the amount of Mountain Dew flavor in the pancakes, so he put approximately the same proportion into our crust, meaning another half can of Mountain Dew went straight into the dough as a water substitute. I can feel all the sugar in my veins, and I'm just reading the script. This is the worst sounding
Same.
thing I've ever had to read. He did end up microwaving the Mountain Dew prior to adding it to the rest of the ingredients, as it
Steaming
need to be
Mountain Dew,
slightly
nice.
warm in order to activate the yeast.
Stephanie, can you toss it in the air and make it,
Oh no.
you know,
No.
actually do the pizza thing?
Don't you do it,
I'm
Stephanie.
not that
Don't.
Italian.
Do the pizza
No.
thing.
I'm an
Don't.
actual Italian citizen, but
Don't.
I'm not that Italian.
Don't.
This.
Don't.
So good.
Come on, man.
That right
Don't.
now. Oh, it just looks like
Don't. You
killed it.
literally just
We
don't.
just killed a lizard in the backyard. This is our dead iguana that we're just tossing around.
Man,
The
it
dough
doesn't even look
tortured into
like a
place
dough
and
anymore.
Steph's citizenship in question. It was time for them to stuff
Wait, hold
the
on.
crust. That's right.
Stephanie
They wanted to do
is
stuffed
Italy?
crust because why not embrace the gooey goodness of the stuffed crust 90s pizza that was the pinnacle of the Friday night lamb parties nationwide? It was also a great way to get some more neon green into this dish.
Stuff it crust.
To make the stuffed crust filling, they started with the book's grilled cheese sandwich and switched out cheddar for mozzarella. So really it was a bunch of mozzarella mixed with some cream cheese. To infuse it with the essential Mountain Dew flavor, they reduced down about 3.5 cups of soda to about a quarter cup. You could say they took some Mountain Dew and turned it into some Mountain Goo. Matt forced me to
Mountain
include that
Goo,
joke
you're
because I'm
kidding?
very
Nice.
proud of it based on the amount of times he used it in this footage.
Mountain goo, mountain goo, mountain goo.
I can feel my grip on reality fall apart as I slowly become nothing but an empty husk filled with puns
Man, you have a Mountain Dew midlife
The
crisis.
scent hitting my nose
Oh,
of,
it's pungent.
of warm, reduced Mountain
Oh,
Dew.
God.
It is
Wow.
palpable. And we still have about a quarter cup left to reduce it. I think
I don't
know. That's
the
what happened when
hairs
you
in my
wanna
nostrils
cook
just
a Mountain Dew,
shriveled up
mate.
and died. All right, so our Mountain Goo has finally reduced down to past the point of being neon green and now into just like poorly hydrated urine yellow.
Right? That's exactly what it is, and it's syrupy
Great,
consistency.
thanks,
This is like
Matpat.
maple syrup
You literally just
texture
made me
all over the
not
place.
drink Mountain Dew anymore. Like
this is the
seriously.
texture of maple syrup and the color of I did not drink enough water last night urine. So that's going into our cheese mix.
Pour it
Oh, look at that
in.
nice. Oh, look at that mountain goo.
He then added some food coloring to really give it that green pop it deserves, is what he wants me to say. But I know the truth. I see all the footage, Matt, and I know what really happened. He forgot to mix in the gel food coloring, and they had to scramble to try to put it back in. Here's the before, here's the after. Look, we're good editors, but we can't fix every mistake. Also, never say fix it in post, or I will come directly for you.
The key is to stretch outward
Jeez.
and then tuck in.
Calm
So we want to
down.
make the pizza smaller. So stretch out, tuck in.
Stretch and tuck.
Just like on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Whoa, I thought that, but I wasn't going there.
Right, right. Finally,
All the
building the
components
pizza.
finally made, it
Pizza,
was time
come
to
on.
build this monstrosity. And of course, here at this crucial part is when Matt started to have some doubts.
So we blended up the sauce. It did in fact blend. I'm curious to actually give it a taste. It kind of looks like,
You're gonna regret after this. You're gonna regret.
wow. That is such a barrage of flavors into my mouth right now. It's
That's
a little
what
bit
happened when you
spicy.
try to
It's a
make
little bit sweet.
energy
It's
drink
like
to a
sweet,
gourmet.
Spicy, a little bit sour.
I kind of do hate it, actually. See, here's the thing. I love the tomatillo. I actually like the jalapeno a lot. There are a lot of elements of that sauce I like, but to me, that like syrupy sweetness that's like in the mix there somewhere, I'm like, oh, what are you doing here?
You know, it's funny. I don't
Straight to
hate
the
it.
brain, right?
I don't know if I'll like it in a large quantity on a slice of pizza.
Yeah, don't ever do that, mate, because
I mean, look at the color of the sauce. Yummy!
It looks like baby vomit smeared on top of a green gack pizza. People laughed at me when I had the bread bowl glove idea. This one didn't even come from me. This came from a different member of the team. This came from Luke.
Right?
Like-
Blame Luke,
So,
right?
hashtag blame Luke on this one.
yeah, I
Cheese,
said
Matt.
blame Luke, everyone on the
Hit me with the
comments.
cheese, Matt. Where is my hand? Hit me with the cheese, Matt. Yeah!
finally.
First time, every time.
Yeah,
I
we
love
get
the
never
fact that
gonna
Matt
cut
didn't
that
do
difference
anything
on
with the
video.
cheese. Like, he went to such lengths to put Mountain Dew into everything except the main topping of the pizza. Anyway, sauce went on, cheese went on, time for the chicken. How'd it taste, Steph?
Still tastes like chicken. That's a good sign.
Not as
Yeah.
dewy as I would expect.
You definitely get a little bit of it, though.
A little bit of dew.
I'm not sure I'm into this, man. I might not be a hardcore enough gamer for
It's
this
true.
for this dish.
And with
Same.
that, it was time to stick this abomination to everything cooking into the oven. But wait, I hear you screaming at your screen. Matpat said this was the ultimate gamer food. He promised Doritos. Apparently, it's not a good idea to put those in the oven since Doritos are surprisingly flammable. Yeah, they
Yeah.
found that out the hard way. It erupted in flames while the camera wasn't rolling, but I imagine it looked something like this.
Oh, that's what happened when you
Next production call, Jason told us that Doritos are actually quite good as fire starters while camping. Thanks. Great timing as always, Jason. So they just sprinkled some on
Thanks
the
so
crust
much,
midway
Jason.
through the baking process.
And with the pizza now cooking in the oven, all we have now is to wait. So if you'll excuse us, we're gonna do some hardcore gamer activities.
Want to go play the witness?
Yeah,
Witness?
Puzzling. Yes.
it's a puzzle game
Woo, 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 woo.
that we play together.
Here we are,
I
at
read
the
the play
end of
cooking
this
dash.
long, mountainous, dewy road. I think it's important to remember that it's not the final destination, but the friends we made along the way that matters. Because Lord knows, this pizza is gonna be awful. So, fun fact, caffeine doesn't actually cook out in the cooking process. Surprisingly,
Oh
caffeine
my
is
God,
totally stable
that's
with
not
a
gonna be
boiling point of
good.
roughly 178 degrees Celsius or 352 degrees Fahrenheit. And it isn't actually chemically changed until about 235 degrees Celsius or 455 degrees Fahrenheit. And sure, when you cook a pizza, your oven is around 450 degrees Fahrenheit, but the food isn't. You see, during the baking process, no matter the temperature of the oven, the food you are baking rarely goes above 100 degrees Celsius.
Unless
as long
you
as
burn
there's
it.
water in the food. This is because the water is boiling off and keeps the food temperature roughly maxed out at the boiling point. What does this all mean for the Mountain Dew pizza? Well, basically, it means each slice of this bad boy is carrying the caffeine equivalent to one can of Pepsi. Isn't that insane? Each slice
No.
is like downing a full soda. Now, the
I
only
can-
thing to remain is
I
the
can take
taste test.
I can take the
Please do the
Pepsi,
honors.
but not other people.
Slice it
Mostly
up
the guy
and
that
slice up this monstrosity that we've birthed
doesn't
into the
bring
world.
energy
This is
drink
the
too much.
pizza that gets your Italian citizenship revoked, Stephanie.
Okay, we are sliced. We're ready to go.
All right.
I can still
here it
can't
is.
believe
Here's the
that Stephanie is
ladies and
Italian.
gentlemen. I don't know. I am so scared of what we have wrought. Here it is.
Yeah, I'm also scared because man, there's so much
You
green.
can kind of see some of the ooey green oozing out on the side there.
Yeah, there's definitely a stuffed crust going on. You're gonna eat it with a fork.
Come on. Come on. What does it taste like?
Why did we do this episode?
Oh, I gotta say, the taste
Pretty good.
literally
This
in the
tastes
brain.
exactly like a barbecue chicken pizza.
It does have a lot of similarities with that.
It tastes a lot like a barbecue chicken pizza. It's got that little sweetness. It's got the chickeny flavor. It's got the oniony flavor, which honestly I don't hate. And it still has a little bit of that citrus kick that Mountain Dew has.
I'm actually not a big fan of barbecue chicken pizza, which is maybe why I am not registering happy feelings with this pizza. But it is absolutely a lot like a barbecue chicken pizza. And if you're into that, I could totally 100% see this being like a great pizza of choice.
So,
I'm
is
very
it good or
curious about
not?
the stuffed crust. I haven't gotten there yet. Even the stuffed crust
Okay,
actually.
so I guess it's great.
Also very good.
No, the one thing we can agree on, this is, I will say, hands down, the ultimate gamer food.
So there you have it, loyal
Nice.
theorists. Today, Matt and Steph set out to create the ultimate gamer food, and they had something surprisingly palatable. Success? I
Finally.
personally have no idea, but we think
Yeah,
we
it
got a
is,
recipe
it is
to help
success.
Mountain Dew get to that 100
But we have to
pages.
taste it ourselves,
So, you know,
though.
hit us up, Mountain Dew. I think we just might have the missing piece to your unnaturally green buffet. And once again, a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Crime Scene Kitchen, premiering Wednesday at 9/8 Central, right after the Masked Singer finale on Fox.
Watch
if you love
it.
desserts, and let's be honest, who doesn't?
Mostly if
then
you
Crime Scene
guys
Kitchen is a
do love
culinary guessing
baking.
game you're not gonna want to miss. And always remember, that's just a theory, a food theory.
Okay guys, I'm gonna start the video for now, even though technically you will stop like in a few seconds. And to all gamers out there, fine, we did it. Well, technically Matpat did all the work and we're just gonna copy and paste the recipe. But we did it. Matpat did amazing and the ultimate gamer food. Just make sure don't eat too much though, or else your taste bud just gonna, you know, throw up and doesn't even allow the pizza to go into your stomach. I mean, believe me. I don't care how hardcore you are on Mountain Dew or any type of energy drink, but believe me, that energy drink to the food is like drinking a million cans of Mountain Dew. Like seriously, a million. Or any kind of energy drink, you know. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. That's for today. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment down below I subscribe to get a shout out on the next video. Boy, this is gonna be something. I'll see you all in the next video. Sayonara.